Hi Pisces, welcome to your mid-December 2019 general love reading. This is Mermaid Scales Tarot. Pisces, before I get started, I want to say that I have restocked in my crystal sets. I did not expect them to sell out so fast. Thank you guys so much for your patience. I know you've been asking about them. So go ahead and check out the description box for my online shop where you can cop your own crystals as well as these handmade candles I made for you guys. I intuitively picked the scents and the colors, so go ahead and check out my online shop in the description box. Let's go ahead and get started. This is a general love reading for the Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, Jupiter, and or stellium of Pisces. This is not going to resonate with every Pisces that listens to this message. Messages are said for those who need to hear them, and that's how I set my intentions before providing these readings to you guys. So if this doesn't resonate with you Pisces, I suggest checking your different signs and other placements because depending on the planetary aspects in the sky, those signs may resonate with you more during this time than your sun sign. Hi cross watchers, you're very welcome here if you're interested in a Pisces. Just please keep in mind, Pisces and cross watcher, that I am picking up on both energies here. So if I'm describing a certain situation and you feel like the roles should be flipped or reversed, please go ahead and feel free to do so. You're more than welcome to do that because energy is fluid. Finally, we all have divine masculine and feminine energies within each and every one of us. At all, if I say masculines or feminines or anything like that during this reading, please know that I'm referring to the energies, not the sex or the gender. If anything is sex or gender specific, I will let you know. Alright Pisces, let's get started. Okay. So Pisces, this is going to be a spread for whoever's energetically or romantically connected to you at this time, what they think about you, how they feel about you, what they like about you, what they don't like about you, what they like about the connection, what they don't, and anything, you know, their highest hopes and deepest fears. So Pisces, the devil's coming out again. It came out in your previous reading, so I do feel like this is an ongoing thing for a lot of you. I do feel like a lot of you could be dealing with a Capricorn, but someone has this, I'm feeling such a sexual passion for you, Pisces, or a sexual desire for you, okay? So please keep that in mind. Let's keep it going. Wow, Pisces. The bottom of the deck, we do have the Hanged Man. So this could be, you know, that the fact that they have their eyes on you, Pisces, because this is a card of Neptune and you are ruled by Neptune as well as Jupiter. But Pisces, I do feel like something's on pause between you and someone else, or there's a bit of a waiting time here. And I do feel like someone gave the message that someone needs to figure some things out before anything can even grow or evolve. I do have this feeling that if communication has been, you know, off, or if something was ended or disconnected, they're still watching you. And specifically, I almost get the sense that if there were nudes that were being sent between one or both of you, they're still looking at them. Or there's a picture that you may have recently posted on social media, or that they have of you in their phone that, man, it just gets the gears going, okay? But I'm strongly just getting that someone needed to take a step back from this connection to figure things out, to see things in a different light. And I'm getting strongly that for my feminine energies I'm picking up on, it's almost as if you're waiting for someone to figure something out. And until then you'll go ahead and pursue this. But there's something that's not working within this connection. And if that's not the case, I almost feel like some of you may have decided to go on a break, or maybe to just take things as you regain your energy, you regain your strength, your independence, for some of you even. But as you're doing that, someone still has their eye on you, waiting for you to reach out. And I almost feel like a lot of you have been meditating a lot during this time, meditating specifically on this person's energy and the connection. Should I pursue? What should I do with this connection? Where is this going? And you've been asking your guides, and you've really taken this time to, I'm getting this like heal yourself, or to even evolve. A lot of you are going through an ascension right now, spiritually. And I do feel like that is helping you as this ascension is growing, helping you figure out what this connection means to you. And Pisces, I do feel like a lot of you were the ones to put this connection on pause. But the person's waiting. They're absolutely waiting for you, because they feel a strong bond between the two of you. They think about you a lot. They can't get you off of their minds. Let's go ahead. How they feel about you is the Devil, Pisces. Again, some of you could be dealing with a Capricorn, or someone that has strong Capricorn in their chart. You could have Capricorn somewhere in your chart, but they feel like there's still unresolved business between the two of you for some. I'm honestly, Pisces, I'm still getting this energy of like obsession for a lot of you. Someone is definitely obsessing over you. They find you sexy as hell to start off with. I feel like I'm hearing this song by Usher, Nice and Slow. Like, they know you're taking things nice and slow, but they want it to go so much faster. They are waiting for this pause to be put on fast forward, okay? Because I'm getting the sense of they don't want to let you go. They don't want to see you move on with anyone else. I'm also feeling like they want to try things with you, especially like some BDSM type of things, some very naughty things, okay? I'm not going to go to that extent on YouTube, but I'm hearing like someone wants to tie you up. Handcuffs, blindfolds, all of that stuff. But again, for a small amount of you, I do feel like this is someone who wants to keep you binded to them. Okay, so again, I had that sense of feeling that some of my Pisceans kind of were sensing this energy that was a bit controlling, dominating, and that they needed to break free from that. But it's almost as if, Pisces, they just want you all to them. And I'm getting the sense that for some of you, I feel like there has to be a warning here of seeing what the expectations are of how much of your time that they're expecting of, or your energy that they're expecting of. And that there has to be boundaries in place if this is going to work. But, the sexual energy is on. It's on. They find you completely, like, everything that they want. But is that just for a use of control and domination? For some, I have to say it is. And for others of you, it's like this strong obsession. And a lot of you, I feel like, Pisces, you tune in very well to people's energies. And that's kind of like, some of you realize that this person was just a bit too involved. I just almost feel like with your daily life, like, oh, where are you going? Why are you dressed like that? Well, who are you going to go see? And it just felt a bit controlling for you. But who do they have a lot of strong sexual things that they want to do to you, Pisces. I gotta say it as it is. What they think about you is the King of Swords. Pisces, I do feel like a lot of you have been taking a firm stand in the boundaries that you want to establish with this person. I feel like a lot of them feel that you are being cold towards them. And I don't feel like it's like you should feel bad about that. I feel like it had to be done. It had to be established that, you know, I'm not always going to be the one that is succumbing to your needs all the time, succumbing to what you want me to do. I am getting this strong sense that for some of you, there was a need for you to be like always there for them, on call for them. Like, I'm getting this like very for some of you it was straight up selfish, as if they were always expecting you to be there to do things sexually for them that you may not have been very comfortable with. And I'm almost getting the sense, Pisces, for some of you, they were definitely in a relationship and they almost wanted you to be the Mr. or the mistress. And you weren't comfortable with that. Some of you may have, I don't know, no judgment here. But almost as if some of you were involved maybe with someone that was married or in a committed relationship. And for some, it was as if you had to draw your way because it started to come to that point where enough was enough. So you had to establish these boundaries. You had to establish what you were okay with, what you were not okay with. And for some reason, they almost feel like that is being cold. But they were just maybe not used to people in the past, or maybe even with you, Pisces, in the past, you setting up boundaries, or you setting up, or people in general that they dealt with before in the past, saying a firm no to them. I get that this person goes after what they want and doesn't stop until they have it. And I almost get the sense that some of you, they feel like you're playing hard to get. And that it's just a matter of time before you succumb. I have to be honest. And if it's vice versa, if Pisces is doing this to you, then it's vice versa. For some reason, I'm seeing a koi fish. Well, I'm not surprised because Pisces is the fish, but like, I don't know if someone has koi fish in their pond. Hey, those are expensive, so kudos. Or like a koi fish tattoo, or like a shirt or a robe with koi fish on it. I don't know. I'm getting like a koi fish feel. I'm also getting a sense that someone really likes sushi. I love sushi. And I'm a Pisces rising, but yeah, boundaries had to be set and made. Absolutely. What they like about you is the Five of Wands. I'm almost getting the sense, Pisces, again with this hard to get energy, but they like this, like, I'm almost getting the sense that they find you kind of feisty in some ways. That almost as if they think it's cute when you're mad or when you're angry for some of you. But it's almost as if, again, like, they think for some, it could be true or it could be for some reason, that you are trying to get them jealous in some way. And it's definitely working. But it's almost as if it's sense like Pisces is just playing this game right now. Again, it could not be the case, but they think it's like you're playing this game, trying to be with other people just to get them jealous, just to get them going so they can have a reaction. But they like that. They like that. It's almost as if they like the fact some of you Pisceans are very attractive, very charming, and that you have a lot of people who have their eyes on you, that flirt with you. And almost as if Pisces, it's like as if they may know people may come and go out of your lives, but that you're the one, or what they think at least, you're the one that's always going to be with them in some way. Whether it's true or not, I'm just the messenger here. Ooh, Pisces, like they watch you, definitely. I almost get a sense that lately there was like some event that you went to and you saw each other there, like at a club or at a bar. It could have been recently or even a couple months back. And like when you were like maybe not really, you just said like hi to them or anything, and then you just proceeded on your merry way. They watched you the whole time. And that's for some of you out there. Also, I'm getting a sense, Pisces, that they may feel like they like getting a reaction out of you in some way, or they like to make you jealous. You know, for some of you, the energy that was from last month or even the beginning of this month is still carrying over. It's not a great energy. It's almost as if, and it's not for everyone, obviously. This is for a small amount of you. It's like as if they like to see this reaction out of you. They may try to flirt with other people in front of you, so you can go and just like have this reaction that makes them feel more wanted by you. It could be either way. What they don't like about you is the Two of Cups. This is interesting. Water energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. I feel like Pisces, as much as they want this to be just sexual between the two of you, I feel like they don't like the fact that they feel so much more than what they were expecting. That they feel, again, like there's this bond between the two of you romantically. Others of you, it could be that you may have moved on to someone else that you're bonded with, that you may be happier with, and they can't stand that. They can't stand if you have gone to move on with someone else. I'm going to go ahead and clarify that because that's a very interesting position to have that in. I'm hearing raspberries. Don't know if someone likes raspberries. Or like raspberry-filled chocolates. So random. Something about raspberries. It doesn't have to be your message. Ace of Wands. The Nine of Wands at the bottom of the deck. I almost get the sense, Pisces, maybe they've tried to reach out to you, or maybe they've tried to explore things further with you and begin new, definitely sexually. Like someone could be like, I can't stop thinking about that time when or like something very sexually connotated here, but they can't fight how they just feel so much more for you than what they want to, is really what I'm getting from this. Or it could be, for some of you that's not connecting with that great energy, that you're expecting more of an emotionally available, reciprocated energy from this person or from anyone in general, and what they want is just another passionate go-around of a sexual, because Pisces, sexually, they can't find someone that matches you, okay? Like, and that's why they just can't stop thinking about you. And it's whether you have had sex with this person or not, the sexual attraction they have for you, they can't find with anyone else. Boom. Also, again, with the butterfly here, I feel like I picked up with you guys about this. Maybe some of you have seen a monarch butterfly. You have a monarch butterfly tattoo. Something about monarch butterflies in general. Almost as if maybe you've communicated with this person that, you know, maybe before you were down just to hook up or just to have fun or whatever, but now you're looking for something more serious than that. You've grown out of just having the sexual relationship with someone and now you want something more. Again, a lot of messages here. Let's go ahead and keep this going. what they like the most about this is the Five of Pentacles. So, Pisces, what I'm getting from this, you could be dealing, again, Capricorn strongly here, but Taurus strong here too, or even Virgo. I think they like having this, like, almost as if they like to keep this on and off, you know, and when it's off, they still think of you, fantasize about you, but it's almost as if they're waiting for you to get things started again when it's, you know, separate from one another. It's almost as if it's like, they like the fact that, almost as if maybe in the past they felt like they were the ones to end things and restart things whenever they liked. Oh, God. But I'm also getting the sense that if there is a break between the two of you, if you haven't been talking to one another, they almost get this sense that eventually you two will be back together because they're, in their mind, it's an inseparable bond between the two of you. So it's only a matter of time. Maybe in the physical 3D realm you guys are separated and not talking, but in what they imagine and what they feel and what they know, they just know it's just a matter of time before you guys are back together again. I'm gonna have to clarify this. Why is the Five of Pentacles here for what they like about this connection? Jeez. Okay. Whoo! We have the King and the Queen of Pentacles here. So maybe sometimes you guys aren't talking and aren't together because you guys are both in your own careers, advancing your own careers. Maybe you both decided that, like, until we can pick our finances up, we got to be independent. This is some sort of a soulmate contract between the two of you here. It shows up with the King and Queen of Swords, and now with the Queen and King of Pentacles. So whether this is the person who's your soulmate, your divine counterpart, or this is someone to just teach you a lesson in life about love, or to fulfill a contract that you guys have set up before you guys have met each other, even born, that is all need to be said. But I'm also getting the sense for some of you Pisceans that both of you are working towards this financial goal that you both have in mind, whether that's moving in together, moving out together of where you currently live. But with the Moon and the Five of Swords, I almost feel like this energy is being reciprocated for some of you on either end. Pisces is here with the Moon. It could also be Cancer. But with the Five of Swords, it's like this Five of Swords and Five of Pentacles. It's like this ongoing sort of, you guys definitely fight a lot for some of you, or you guys just definitely get into arguments a lot. And by the way, there's 3 5s, 5, 5, 5. You could be seeing that lately, but I do feel like there's a major change that's coming. And maybe before they were the ones to kind of run things, but I think you're running things now, Pisces. And where they think they have the ball in their hands and it's in their court, they're fooled, because it's you that has the ball in their hands and in your court. What they don't like about the connection is the Ace of Cups. So if this doesn't have to do with you moving on with someone else, and that's what they're pissed about, is that maybe you've started a new romantic relationship with someone else, or you've told them you're moving on. I almost get this sense, Pisces, again, that they know, or they're starting to realize as time goes on, you're going to be the one that initiates if this ever starts to happen again, or if this even begins again. I feel like they're slowly coming to this realization that really the ball is in your court. whether you want to start this growing. Others of you, it's like they just don't want this to be a romantic, emotional connection, but it's almost as if they're trying to fight their own feelings for you. I'm getting this sense that they just wanted things to be casual. They wanted things to just be, you know, on their own terms. But as, again, time goes on, they're falling more and more in love with you. For some, not all. But I do have to say, for a small amount of you, it's like as if they just don't want this to be something that they feel emotionally draining. An emotional start. I gotta be honest. Their highest hopes is the Queen of Swords. This is air energy, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. I'm almost getting the sense, Pisces, that they're hoping I don't know why I'm getting the sense almost as if they're hoping for you to finally let your guard down. But I'm also getting this sense, Pisces, that this is your highest hopes of setting boundaries, telling this person what's good, and knowing that if they try to attempt anything else than what you want, that you're going to cut that shit off quick. I just feel like they have not seen the sign of you, Pisces, and it's like as you were in this hangman stage, or whoever it is, it could be vice versa, someone's starting to realize that enough is enough, standing your ground and keeping those boundaries set. And that until then, you're not going to waste your time. So strongly, I do feel like it's whoever has needed to set the boundaries, that's their highest hope, is keeping that in place and letting them know that there's two bosses here. There's two people who, it's not going to be someone who's going to be submissive. That's not the game or anything you're signing up for at all. You're not playing their game anymore for some of you. And others of you, it's just keeping that integrity and respect and giving it to them, knowing that you are only going to accept that from them. No more games. No more bullshit. This is how it's going to be. And I mean, I'm getting the sense that something like is going to happen around the end of December. I mean, like heading into, like, I'm almost hearing New Year's. Maybe they're going to invite you to a New Year's event, or maybe some communication is going to be had about these boundaries around New Year's. Maybe you guys are having New Year's plans with this person. But I think like communication is going to be said, and the truth is going to come out of what you want, what you expect, and some of you may even end this. But for their highest hopes with this, it's almost as if they're waiting for you to speak your truth about how they think you feel about them, or maybe how you really do feel about them. I'm going to go ahead and clarify the Queen of Swords. Why is the Queen of Swords here for Pisces? For their highest hopes with this connection with Pisces? King of Wands. The Seven of Wands at the bottom of the deck. A lot of fire again. What I'm getting from this combination, especially with the Seven of Wands that we see at the bottom of the deck here, almost as if like they're still going to pursue you even if you act cold, even if you act like you don't care about them. It's like they still have plans to be with you. I almost get the sense that they think you're bluffing in a way. Bluffing, like, I don't want to be with you, or I don't want to have this connection if it's going to be this way, or these things are going to change. I think it's like they just are still going to be very stubborn they're going to still be very fixed on being with you, even if you're putting off this facade, or this, not a facade, but this energy of, again, regardless of gender or sex, but this is how it's going to be. I'm finally, you know, taking on this energy, or not even finally, but I'm taking this energy on that you haven't seen this side of me, but it's going to be made clear. But again, even if you're going to try to cut it, or even if you cut it, they're still going to be pursuing you, Pisces. They still have their eyes on the prize, and that's you. Even if you are acting distant, cold, whatever the case is, cutting communication. Even if you cut communication, they're still going to get at it. Deepest fear is the sun, which is interesting because I also got that in your last reading. So some of you could have Leo in your chart, or you could be dealing with a Leo, but that you found your happiness elsewhere, that you finally really come to terms with what you want in a relationship, what you deserve in a relationship, and that this person isn't giving you what you want or what you deserve, and that your true happiness is elsewhere, with someone else, or with even just starting to detach from this person in hopes of finding someone else. That you're focusing on your own happiness, you know, and period. But it's almost as if for some of you, it's like, you know that your true soulmate is elsewhere. That this, for some of you, it's like, and this is their fear too, this isn't it. What you have with this person isn't something that makes you happy. And that what makes you happy may be pursuing someone, or just starting to move away and moving towards the means of meeting someone else, and that your real soulmate is elsewhere. That's going to make you so much happier. And for the likely outcome of this situation, we're going to go ahead and take this to Vimeo. So if you'd like to go ahead and check out the likely outcome of this situation between the two of you, or whoever you're energetically or romantically connected to, go ahead and check out the description box for the Vimeo link. We're going to go ahead and pull these cards to see the likely outcome and any advice for you in the end of December. But before we go, Pisces, I will clarify further how they feel about you, or what their intentions are with this connection with you. I mean, they're definitely determined. They definitely obsessed in some way with having you in their lives. But what's the point? I guess is really what I want to know from this. Or what is their intentions in this connection with you? Spirit, what's their intentions? Retreat. And give your relationship a chance. Yeah. Pisces, I almost feel like they are definitely aware that you have pulled your energy away, that you've definitely have set boundaries, or just some sort of space between the two of you. But they're almost hoping in some way to get you like alone, maybe ask you out on a date, or maybe like get you to go over to their house, or they over to your house, or whatever. Even if you guys are long distance, maybe online, they want to have this talk with you alone, almost out of ways of outside influence, and want you to give their relationship a chance, or this connection a chance. Despite you being away from them, they still think about being with you, and they still want to be with you or connected to you. But I'm almost being like, for some of you Pisceans, where you that very low vibrational energy was resonating with you, the retreat is almost as if because they want you to only hear them out, again with that outside influence. Maybe friends have told you to stay away from this person or whatever. It's like they almost want you to come out of whatever surroundings you're in to only listen to what they have to say. That's for some of you. But overall, it's like they just want to get you alone so they can tell you that they want this to keep going and to give it a chance. Some of them, they may even start to abide by your boundaries and abide by your limits. And they may need to show you that. They definitely have to show you that, Pisces. Alright, Pisces, that was your reading. I really hope you enjoyed it. Again, if you want some of my crystals, I just restocked on my crystal sets or a handmade candle by me. Go ahead and check out the online shop in the description box. If you're interested in an extended reading where we're going to pull the likely outcome and any advice, go ahead and check the description box for the Vimeo link. If this is where we depart, Pisces, I love you guys. Happy holidays to you guys for whatever you celebrate. I hope you're surrounded by loved ones, and I wish you all the best, Pisces. If you enjoyed this, please comment, like, share, and subscribe. I love you, Pisces, and take care.